Be strong. Do not fear. Dear friends, in today's liturgy of the word taken from Prophet Isaiah, chapter 35, verses 4 to 7, the prophet addresses the people with these words: Be strong, do not fear. These are anointed words filled with power. The first exhortation is, be strong. It is not, do not fear. It is not even to become strong either. It is an invitation by the prophet to become aware of who we are. Made in God's image and likeness, empowered by the Spirit of God, every human being has power within given by God. God shares with us that power which created the world and sustains the world. John says in 1 John chapter 4, verse 4, the power that is within you is much greater than the power without. That is, the power of fear or anxiety. We live ignorant of that power within us, under the slavery of fear and anxiety. We need to claim back this power and live by it. When you enter a dark room, what do you do to dispel the darkness? Do you put on gloves to fight the darkness? No. You put on the light. That's what the prophet is inviting us to. When confronted with fear, put the light of Christ within you. Or become aware of the light of Christ within you, and the darkness of fear will flee. No darkness, no sin can destroy the light within you. The journey to be strong when confronted with fear is called the journey of faith. This is what Jesus did when the disciples were facing the storm in the sea. They were in the grip of fear. But like the prophet Isaiah, Jesus addresses their power first. Where is your faith? Where is your power? The only purpose of fear or anxiety is to make us blind to our power within. Fear and anxiety, we can be sure, have never solved our problems. It has only made the situation worse. Let us make use of our fears and anxieties as a bell, inviting us to awaken to the power within us. Fear and anxiety make us blind to the reality. In the gospel which we read today for the liturgy of the word, taken from Mark chapter 7, verses 31 to 37, Jesus heals a man who is deaf and had speech impediment. He heals him with these words, Ephphatha, which means be opened. It is not just a physical healing, but an inner healing of the spirit, unbinding him from an inner bondage. He was not open to the reality of the power within him. Saint Oscar Romero was the Archbishop of the Catholic Church in El Salvador. He was persecuted by the government and the military because he was fighting the cause of the poor. One day, the army marched into his cathedral and chased him and the faithful away. The army desecrated the sacred hosts by scattering them on the ground. Bishop, in a moment of enlightenment, overcame the fear within him. he came back to the cathedral. He collected the sacred horse and returned, right in the presence of the soldiers who chased him away a few minutes ago. The strength of the Lord was greater than the power of the guns. Let us live by the invitation of the Lord. Be strong, do not fear. May God bless us.